Imagine, if you will, an interstellar war. How does one win such a cosmic conflict? Picture the vastness of space, a battlefield unlike any on Earth. Contemplate the technological marvels required to wage war across star systems, the immense distances involved. The scale of such a conflict is truly staggering, a testament to the boundless ambition and ingenuity of sentient beings. The thought alone is enough to ignite our curiosity, setting our minds ablaze with questions. Join us as we unravel the steps to winning an interstellar war. Step 1, unsurprisingly, involves the mastery of superior technology. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, technology reigns supreme. It's the lifeblood of any civilization daring to venture beyond the confines of its home planet, and the backbone of any force hoping to triumph in an interstellar conflict. Imagine for a moment the sheer magnitude of space. We're not talking about a hop from Earth to Mars, or even a jaunt to the farthest reaches of our solar system. We're talking about crossing the unfathomable distances between stars, between galaxies. Speed is of the essence here, and not just any speed. We're talking about faster than light travel. The ability to traverse light years in the blink of an eye is a game changer. It gives the edge in surprise attacks, rapid response, and strategic retreats. It's the difference between bringing a knife to a gunfight and bringing a starship to a horse race. But speed alone won't cut it. You need firepower too, the kind of advanced weaponry that makes our current arsenal look like child's play. We're talking about weapons harnessing the raw power of stars, able to obliterate entire planets, or even more exotic tools like black hole bombs and antimatter warheads. The sheer destructive potential of these weapons can't be overstated. Yet, what good is an offense without a solid defense? Superior defense systems are a crucial part of the equation. Force fields to shield from incoming projectiles, cloaking devices for stealth operations, and automated repair systems to keep everything running smoothly. It's not just about having the biggest guns, it's about being able to take a hit and keep on going. And let's not forget about the potential technologies that could be involved. Quantum computing for advanced strategy planning, artificial intelligence to manage vast fleets, even teleportation for surprise attacks or quick escapes. The possibilities are as limitless as the universe itself. But here's the bottom line. Technology is the great equalizer in the cosmos. It's the difference between being a predator or prey, between victory and defeat. Without superior technology, an interstellar war may be over before it even begins. Step 2, you need to master the art of resource management. Imagine the sheer magnitude of resources needed to wage an interstellar war. It's not just about the high-tech weapons and starships, but also the more mundane, yet equally vital components like fuel, food, and manpower. The cosmos is a vast, unforgiving expanse. Your fleets could be light years away from the nearest resupply point, making resource management a crucial aspect of your war strategy. Think about fuel. Your starships can't just pop down to the local gas station. They need a constant supply of energy to keep their engines burning and their systems running. And that's not even considering the energy needed for weapons, shields, life support, the list goes on. Securing a steady source of fuel, whether it's from mining asteroids or harnessing the power of stars, is a must. Then there's food. An army marches on its stomach, even when that march is across the stars. The logistics of feeding thousands, maybe millions of soldiers are mind-boggling. You'll need to rely on advanced agricultural technologies, perhaps even entire planets dedicated to food production. And don't forget about water. It's easy to overlook, but without it, your forces won't last long. What about manpower? In an interstellar war, you're not just fighting against your enemy, you're fighting against the vastness of space itself. Every soldier, every pilot, every engineer is invaluable. You'll need to manage your personnel wisely, ensuring that each person is in the right place at the right time, doing the right job. And of course, all these resources need to be transported, stored, and distributed efficiently. You'll need a robust logistics network, capable of operating seamlessly across vast distances, and resilient enough to withstand enemy attacks. Resource management is a complex, challenging task, requiring careful planning, foresight, and adaptability. But it's absolutely vital. Without it, even the most advanced technology and the bravest soldiers won't be enough. Resource management is the backbone of any successful war campaign, even more so in the vastness of space. Step 3, devise an effective strategy. Imagine this. You're commanding an interstellar fleet. The vast expanse of space is your battlefield, and the stakes are astronomical. The choices you make could mean the difference between victory and defeat. This is where strategic planning is paramount in interstellar warfare. Let's delve into some hypothetical strategies that could tip the scales in your favor. First off, surprise attacks. In the vast expanse of the universe, there are countless opportunities for ambushes and surprise maneuvers. A well-planned surprise attack could swiftly cripple the enemy's forces before they even have a chance to react. But remember, this strategy requires precise timing, impeccable intelligence, and a dash of audacity. Moving on, let's talk about attrition warfare. This is a strategy of endurance, of outlasting your enemy. It's not about the size of the initial blow, but the relentless, continuous pressure. Wear your opponent down, deplete their resources, and exhaust their morale. In the endless expanse of space, this could be an effective strategy, but it necessitates a deep reservoir of resources and a resilient spirit. Then there's a third approach, diplomatic tactics. Yes, even in the throes of war, diplomacy can be a potent tool. Forge alliances, negotiate treaties, and manipulate political landscapes. These tactics can disrupt enemy alliances, create diversions, or even turn potential enemies into allies. But tread lightly, for in the chess game of interstellar politics, every move can have far-reaching consequences. These strategies, and countless others, are the tools at your disposal in the art of interstellar war. It's not just about who has the bigger guns or the larger fleet. It's about who can think several steps ahead, who can anticipate their enemy's moves, and who can adapt when the unforeseen happens. Because here's the truth, the best technology and resources mean nothing without a well-executed strategy. Step 4. Maintain morale and unity. In the grand theater of an interstellar war, the psychological aspects are as crucial as the physical ones. Engaging in a conflict spanning across galaxies is no small feat. It's a challenge that tests not only the might of our weapons but the resilience of our spirits. Picture this, your troops, light years away from home, facing alien landscapes and unknown threats. The isolation, the uncertainty, the fear, these are battles waged within the mind, and in this internal battlefield, morale is the weapon that can turn the tide. Morale is what fuels our soldiers to push beyond their limits, to hold the line when all seems lost, to rally together in the face of overwhelming odds. It is the spark that ignites the fire of courage, the ember that keeps hope alive in the darkest corners of the universe. But morale does not exist in a vacuum. It is nurtured by unity, by the bonds that tie us together. Unity is the glue that holds the fabric of an interstellar army together. It is the sense of shared purpose, the feeling of kinship that transcends the vast distances of space. Unity also extends beyond the battlefield. It must resonate through the hearts and minds of the populace. In a war of such epic proportions, every citizen, every individual becomes a part of the struggle. Their belief, their support, their unity can be a beacon of light guiding our soldiers through the darkness. So how do we maintain morale and unity? Through clear, honest communication, by celebrating victories however small, by honoring sacrifices however great, by reminding ourselves and each other of what we're fighting for. In the cold, vast expanse of space, morale and unity can be the difference between victory and defeat. So how does one win an interstellar war? Let's take a moment to reflect on the key points we've discussed. First, we have superior technology. It's not just about having the biggest, baddest spaceship, though that can definitely help. It's about having the right tools for the job, whether that's advanced weaponry, faster than light travel, or even technology that can help us understand and communicate with potential adversaries. Next, we discussed resource management. In the vast expanse of space, resources can be scarce. Knowing how to find, extract, and utilize these resources efficiently could be the difference between victory and defeat. Then, we looked at effective strategy. Space is a three-dimensional battlefield, and thinking in 2 dimensions won't cut it. You need to understand the terrain, know your enemy, and be prepared to adapt your strategy on the fly. Finally, we touched on morale and unity. Even in space, the human element cannot be underestimated. A unified force with high morale can overcome obstacles that might seem insurmountable. Remember, this is all theoretical. We've gathered these insights from science fiction, our understanding of physics, and lessons from our own terrestrial conflicts. While we hope humanity never has to put these steps into practice, understanding the dynamics of such a conflict can give us a greater appreciation for the peaceful exploration of space.